Hey, what's going on? This is your host, Cali Blue. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to the 213 to the 704 podcast. And I am the host, Cali Blue, where I represent the Carolina Panthers for over 30 plus years. Today we are discussing them Carolina Panthers looking really good. Anyone out there want to pull up? Got anything on the top of your head? Want to comment? And as always, this is the 213 to the 704 podcast. Tune in daily, starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Like, share, engage, and subscribe. Keep pounding hashtag 51. We are a podcast daily show covering the Carolina Panthers from Los Angeles, California, and the NFL Football League. Antonio, what's going on, brother? I'm a little late today. A little late just pulling up. Thought I'd pull up to see what's going on, getting all the updates. What's going on in North Carolina? It is hot out here in Cali today. Like, I wasn't expecting for it to be so hot so fast. So, yeah. How you feeling about all the picks that's going on? Is it hot there too? What's going on with the weather now? There's some strange stuff going on, some anomalies going on, because I would say, it's damn near close to 90 degrees here today. You know, if you in North Carolina, I believe that's what you told me, and y'all had snow about a month ago. Isn't that correct? One thing I don't miss about the South and Mississippi, I do not miss that humidity. That is for sure. Unbearable. Man. Yeah, you're right about that. Dan Morgan, man. I think I'm not taking anything away from Dan Morgan. I am going to say it's Dan Morgan and Company. 88? That is scary. Wow. Very interesting. So if it's 88 there, yeah, it's damn near shit. I say it was 90. I didn't look at anything, but absolutely about 90 degrees here and hot, like that heat burning hot. In regards to what we're talking about in Dan Morgan, goodness gracious, this man is, whoo, shout out to him, the whole organization. Shout out to Brad Tillis too, David Tepper all the way down. I know there's one thing I did want to talk about in regards to, a lot of people are talking about Neil Boligat. How you doing? Welcome to the 213 to the 704 podcast. Really, really appreciate you. If you didn't know, or you do know, I am the host, Cali Blue. And I've been repping these Carolina Panthers for 30 plus years. You a light-skinned brother just like me. I love it. We got to stick together. We ain't never been out of style. As far as I'm concerned, we ain't never been out of style. You're going to get a star on that. We're going to leave that up for a minute. Yeah, well, pretty soon y'all gonna be seeing my face all the damn time. I've just been getting busy. I gotta go. I'm working again on some couple of shows and whatnot. But I'm gonna have my studio up and I'll start bringing y'all content and whatnot. Hold on, I gotta put this phone on because my computer is down. But yeah, let's see. John Michie is such an underrated move. Love him at Bama. Yeah, I just can't. This is like Christmas for adults. You know, I mean, this is gonna make the draft so much more fun, so much more relaxed as far as I'm concerned. If you guys didn't know, Cali Blue will be there in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I will be covering that. And I'm trying to get me media passes, you know, but they treat me slow. You know, they moving real slow, but I'm on that neck trying to get them media passes so I can get some, you know, interviews and stuff like that for me. And I'm just really excited, man. I just decided to go for it. And if you guys don't know, I've been in the broadcast sports industry as well as post-production. Been repeating myself since I've been on here, but I want everybody to know that this is something that I've been doing, how I make my money. I've paid for my kids, doctors, school, food, you know, out here in California. But the game has changed. So it's time for me to slow down and do something that I love to do. And that brings me right back here to the Carolina Panthers. You know, my first round prediction is just like he said. I mean, it's real easy. Dan Morgan has told us that he's going to be aggressive. He told us what we needed. So I see that we already got the edge rusher. We got the middle linebacker. We signed a lot of key pieces. And now I'm going right back to what he said is best player available. Absolutely. So who's ever there, you know, I think he's going to pick the best one. Bryce needed that familiar face. We were going back absolutely to ball out. I mean, these picks are just, man, me personally, what I would like, but they already got Bryce, somebody, old lineman, absolutely. I mean, we picked up a left tackle and we picked up another guy, but possibly I saw something today. I've been very busy today, so I apologize. Not up on my game and to spit that Panther knowledge for y'all, but I'm sure you guys can fill me in because I don't claim to know it all or be it all. I'm just a passionate fan. But old lineman, I heard somebody say, talking about how we would get a young lineman because, you know, we got Motown who's getting up there and we don't know if we want to sign him. We don't want to probably sign Iku and give him all that money. So we need somebody who's going to be a 10-year, a little rookie, and we can groom him. And by the time it's time to pay somebody else, you know, we can choose what we want to do if we want to decide to pay him or not. So we definitely pick up a lineman. And yeah, if we get Khalid, top five defense, the offensive pieces. If Khalid is there, if we can get him a Kai Lemon or a Kenyon Sadiq, that's all my OG Panthers. They're harping on Kenyon Sadiq. But if I say trade some of our beloved tight ends to somebody so that we could possibly move up. I don't see that happening, but I say you go after somebody like a Khalid or a Kenyon Sadiq, as well as Malachi, you know, Lemon, the USC boy over here. You know, those are my wishes. Those are my picks. And I think that is what is going to set this Panthers super straight. You know, they probably going to break my bank again. If they get these players like that, a couple of more like dynamic, you know, like somebody like a Kenyon Sadiq, is not because he's fast for me. It's about his athletic ability to go up and get that ball. He is a phenomenon. I've been watching his highlights over and over. He seems to be like a freak of nature type of dude, you know, and this is off the dome. You know, I do follow podcasts and I read a lot about other people's opinion, but this is just coming straight from me, you know. XL. No, I'm an XL. You know, if we get another receiver, I mean, I don't know. I think we hold on to XL unless we can trade him to move up. I did talk about that. Possibly trade him to move up to get one of these phenomena like a Kenyon Sadiq or the Khalid Downs, you know, if possible. But because the ceiling is too high for XL. You know what I'm saying? Like if he comes out and he starts playing the way how we expected him to be, and he showed flashes of it, he really pissed me off last year. Like I went to the game in Arizona and I saw this man. This is right after he got benched. They said he was sick, but Canales was hot at him, and I think he was being benched because he was walking back to the huddle. He had he was like depressed, or he was really mad at himself, and he walked back to the huddle like 2 times, and they called a flag on us because of him. I think it fits his culture. Yeah. You're about right with that one too. You're hitting the head right on the noggin with that. But man, I appreciate y'all. I'm doing this from my phone again, y'all. So if it goes slow or if I'm delayed, I'm looking at the StreamYard. I'm not looking at YouTube, so it might have a little delay on there. So I'm told. Definitely think it fits his culture, like what we were talking about. And man, I'm kind of pumped up. It's so damn hot out here. Get me some cold water. But yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna give me a glass of cold water, some ice water, and let's chop it up. But man, these Panthers, boy, and look at them damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But if y'all don't know, Cali Blue can't stand the Buccaneer forever and a day. Check my receipts and look at my videos from 2012 to 15 and up, and punch in Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I used to go hard at them fools. We have bets for bets. I took a cat's gold chain off his neck that we had a bet, and I had him meet me here in Cali and took his chain when we whooped that ass before. But yeah, y'all hold on real quick, okay? Let's see. Appreciate the interactions, my man. Absolutely, man. This is my passion. I'm just happy that I'm able to, I had a little following back then, but I stopped and everybody took over with the podcast and all of that. And some things I couldn't do back in the day because I am in the business, editing and working in live sports. So we have to have that NDA and all that stuff. And so, yeah, this is my passion, man. The Panthers is like my family for real. Being way out here in California, Los Angeles, it wasn't a lot of us. And we do have a big fan base now. And there's a lot more of us. But I always felt like the Panthers had some type of call. And I call it a grown man's decision. The Panthers picked me and I picked them. It's not because my daddy was a Panther or anything like that, me being way over here. It just was a calling. And then when I saw them, having a lot to do with a lot of California players, LA players like Steve Smith. I talked about this yesterday. And this cat is from here, and I knew about him. My cousin played with him at Santa Monica College. He went to Uni High School. So it's a lot of like little similarities that made me feel more like it's a family. Then there's Rodney Pete. I see him and his wife. I used to go at El Torito's and have breakfast, brunch, and he'd be there. This is after he was done with the Panthers, but I see them all the time. I would see him all the time. Real talk. There's a lot of other players that I would see around. I would see their dads that played for us, Drew Carter, stuff like that. Their folks. Yeah, I can go on and on, brother. But y'all, hold on real quick. I'll tell you what, y'all, they keep trying to copyright, but the copyright is just for, the monetization. If they wanted to get some money from it, they could, but it's not like a strike against my account. So I'm going to play this song until y'all get tired of it. I'm never going to be tired of it because this is my song. It's perfect for my podcast. And I keep repeating myself. Probably Antone, he probably going, oh boy, here you go. He's going to play that song again. Well, get used to it because it's about to happen every time I go to break. Y'all remember these two? Y'all remember them cats right there? Huh? Double Trouble. That's where we headed. To good times like that. You feel me? So y'all sit tight. You like, hurry up and go get your water, boy. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here you go, partners. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry. Thunder and lightning? Oh, yeah. Man, they got thunder and lightning in North Carolina. Okay, thank you. There we go. All right, we have technical difficulties. Who's ever still there? I apologize, but I'm here now. Let's talk about it. How about y'all fill me in? What's going on? What's the picks that we got today that everybody's excited about? Bryce's partner? Thunder and lightning. That's some weird stuff. That's weird. Is that normal for Carolina over there around this time? Or is this just an anomaly for everybody out here? Let's see. Look at the defense here. I was just saying D'Angelo and Stewart. Double trouble, thunder and lightning. I got you. Yeah. I can't squeeze this down on my phone, but that's pretty much y'all. That's our defense right there. Look at them names. Right off the top of the dome. This is top 10 for sure. And when we get on the field, it's gonna move to under top 5. For sure. Jalen Phillips, Derek Brown, Nick Scorton, Devin Lloyd, J.C. Horn, and Mike Jack. Man. And I'm going to throw the kid in there. Then we got Isaiah Simmons back there to swap up. Nick Scott can stay gone as far as I'm concerned. You know, if he come, we get him. I'm not sure if he was signed somewhere else. But that boy Ransom, you know, it's looking too good. Scorton was the steal. Yes, sir. And it's not, and we're not done. We can find another one. We can find somebody else with talents like that. I mean, that's what the NFL is about. You want to see JC? Let's bring it up here. Let's see. Want to see JC cut down on pass interference calls? Yeah. And or falling down. You know, but them refs was hating on us. You know, they be hating. But JC also, he needs to work on them Saints. You know, because that boy from the Saints, Olave, be getting the best of JC, to be honest with you. You know, so. But Mike Jack, I'm expecting Mike Jack to step up. You know, to be noticed, just like JC. To be honest with you, because he's been, since when JC was gone, Mike Jack was getting on the calls and he improved himself. So, and when we switch it over to the offensive side, I just need Bryce to be Bryce. I just need Bryce to be a little bit better. And I'm saying this for a reason. I don't want Bryce to go and ball out like I think he is. Because if Bryce goes and balls out next year, we looking at paying this kid. We're looking at paying him a lot of money. And that means if we got to pay him a lot of money, we can't keep all these. T-Mac going to be gone in a couple of years. You know, J.C. Horn, because they're going to have to pay Bryce. He might get paid the most in the NFL. Shit. You know? Somebody's backstage without a name, so I don't know who you are. You need to say who you are before I can let you in. So somebody is backstage right now and you do not have a name and or a picture. I don't care about that, but you don't have a name. So I will not let you in That's just how it goes. Um, anyways, like I was saying about Bryce, I'm expecting Bryce to do some amazing thing like next year. I really am because I think Bryce needs the support. He needs to have people um, behind him to motivate him. And I feel like he's going to do it. But like I say again, I'm 50-50 on it. I just want Bryce to be a little bit better than he was last year because I don't want to have to pay him $150 million after he's done. My homeboy put me on game on that one. And I was like, okay, it makes sense because then we won't be able to hold on to all the players. As weird as that sounds, but shit, I say what's on my mind. And sometimes it just sounds stupid, but hey, I'm just a Panther fan here, for more than 30 years. I done seen some shit over here with all the old players that we had and whatnot. And today is just looking good for the Carolina Panthers, my man. Today is looking extremely well. It's just not even stepping on the field. And I keep saying it, if it's not about the W's and the L's, especially at this moment, because how could it we not on the field? But we are already winning right now. And even other teams in the South are giving us props to it. They don't want to, but they're giving us little props. But they'll probably try to give you a little elbow, a little nudge, and talk a little bit shit saying, oh, well, y'all don't have no depth. You done a couple of pieces is nice, but you don't have no depth. Carolina Panthers has always been about depth. I mean, shit, our offensive line played Chinese checkers last year, and they've been playing Chinese checkers for as long as I remember. 33. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, brother. I got my son, my daughter is 29, and my son is 31. Man, happy birthday to you, brother. I'm going to give you a little train whistle. Happy birthday to Neil Bogalat. I hate saying somebody's name when I can't say it because, some people take offense to that, so I apologize. But happy birthday. What'd you do? You going to eat some cake, man? You going to get some keep pounding cake? What do you do normally on your birthday? What makes you happy? What puts a smile on your face? You're a family man, you're a single man, you're a hard-working man, whatever it is, brother, I hope that you get what you want today. Everybody deserves that. And I mean everybody. It's okay. Tall goblins. What? Wing. Okay, I got you. I'm having a hard time doing something on my phone. It just makes me look stupid. Do your thing. Take your time. Boom, boom, boom. Get out of here. It's hard for me to read my comments right now. I'm not certain what's going on, but I'm trying to check it out. Maybe I'll go on here to YouTube. Y'all sit tight real quick. See what's happening there. Oh, God. There we go. I'm trying to maneuver through this phone, y'all. I apologize. So next week, it'll be much better. Back on my grind and be much smoother. So who else? What about any other teams out there? What about the Bucks or the Saints? Who's doing something out there as far as they're picking up their pieces that they need? I still see the Atlanta Falcons is crying out there. And just a sad organization. But they love baby Bryce. It don't matter what they do, as far as I'm concerned. New league, new year starting. Absolutely. I like that attitude. What part of North Carolina you say you from? You from the 704 or the 803? Where you from? Absolutely. I'm not sure what y'all think about the turf versus natural grass. I think that's a big factor that we need to look into. You know, if we want to keep our players around, I really feel like natural grass has to come back. Like I said, you know, I know David Tepper is getting his money, you know, making his $101 per second. You know, so I think he has enough money to do both shit if he needed to. But I think it's in the best interest to get these kids some natural grass. I don't want them getting hurt on our field when we're playing there, you know, behind some sloppiness. And last year I did see a lot of people slipping and falling a little bit. But those are some things that are on my mind in regards to the stadium and the grades that we have. But yeah, this is the 213 to the 704 podcast, starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. As always, like, share the stream, engage, interact with me, and subscribe. Keep pounding hashtag 51. This is a daily podcast show representing the Carolina Panthers all the way from Los Angeles in the NFL Football League today. I'm really, really happy. A lot of people have been subbing up to me. You know, when I started out coming from 2012 or 15, I only had like maybe 900, but I'm up to, I don't know, 1,600 now or something like that maybe. And a lot of people are taking notice to my promos that I made. And so I appreciate it. Let's keep doing it so that way I can do more things. And you'll see. It's top-notch stuff going to be coming your way. With the studio and the get downs and the interactions with videos, me touring around Los Angeles, sharing some of the homage and the cool stuff that's going on here, as opposed to Charlotte when I go there and all around the United States at these other stadiums. You know, I would say I am a true fan. I bring that positivity, and I also represent these Carolina Panthers, and I don't take no shit from nobody if they stepping out of pocket. I will clown them, I'll make fun, and I'll make sure I capture it on camera. Best believe. So what else is going on out there? Somebody pull up. Tell me what's happening. What other players out there are you guys looking to get? What other holes are y'all looking at? Because I think Dan is doing better than the fan base. I think the organization have flipped the script. Before we'd be like, what are y'all doing? What? Don't y'all see what we need? Now they're looking at us like, okay, what else? What else do y'all want? They like Oprah Winfrey back in the day. You get a car, you get a car, and you get a car. That's damn working. I need to make a little skit video like that. You know what I'm saying? Lattimore. I don't know much about Lattimore. Fill me in on this cat. Fill me on Lattimore. I don't think anything is cheap with the Carolina Panthers with Tepper and Tillis, because for the life of me, I still don't understand this cap. You know, I thought we had like 40, 50 million, you know, and then we would restructure and maybe get some more like they've been doing right now, like what Derek Brown did for us. He restructured his contract, which allowed us to get a couple of players, which was cool. But, Marshawn Lattimore, okay. Yeah. Man, that's some good players right there. For real. But in regards to money, I don't know. They keep just making it happen like magic. I kind of like, I just don't understand, like, how are we spending all this money? You know, so I really have to look into how the cap really works and how they're moving money here and there to make it look like that. Because for the life of me, I didn't think we had it like that. On paper, that's what it said. But then again, maybe we're not supposed to know those things. So the Panthers get an A+ as far as I'm concerned, because I didn't know, even my partners who who are about that. Like I got one partner I told y'all about who's on this show. He will be here as a co-host with me, along with some other diehard Panthers. His name is Panther Nasty. I call him the Black Dexter of the Carolina Panthers. The way he is, he'll slice and dice you and dissect every little thing. So he knows a lot, and he could not explain how this cap and how we had the money that we actually had to pay for things. My take on the Max Crosby thing, I think his stock is way down. I think it's way down. And I think they tried to pull a fast one on him. But you never know behind the scenes. I mean, this guy was a freak of nature, a phenomenon, the best in the NFL. And for them to trade away, I feel sorry for the Raiders. Because I think the Baltimore bamboozled them. I think they bamboozled them and they pulled the plug too early. And but then they figured it out and they had every right to do what they did. And it's possible that Raiders try to pull one over on their eyes. I haven't followed a lot of like what the analysts and all the TV, NFL Network and stuff are saying. I've just been reading a little bit. Like I said, I've been really busy. So a lot of my stuff comes from my partners, my co-hosts and my OG Panthers. But Crosby, yeah. I think it's a sad situation for the Carolina Panthers. I mean, if you remember, they did that to Josh Norman. The same exact thing happened to Josh Norman. But Josh Norman was out there running his mouth and he wanted a whole bunch of money. And then when they came and he wanted to be signed, they did the same thing to him and wouldn't pass his physical. And he even came out and told people wasn't nothing wrong with him. Yeah, if he come back full strength, Raider defense, yeah. But I think the Raiders is kind of, I don't know. I think they are jinxed. But I love their fan base. I'm out here with nothing but a whole bunch of Raiders. And I never have anything bad to say about them, about Raider fans. And in fact, when people talk about, all they want to do is fight, you can't go to the games, you can't go to the stadium, that's a bunch of bullshit, I mean, there's idiots everywhere in this world. But I've been there for a bunch of times. I got lots of partners who are Raider fans for life. And, yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit that they act like that. They are diehard Panther fans. They're a little bit more extra, but they are not Philadelphia Eagle fans where I've been, and I'll never go back to Philadelphia, a game in Philadelphia. Yeah, them kids out there and them parents that allow them to get away with what they're doing, spitting on people and stuff, is out of line and way out of touch and not cool at all. Even how they hound and talk their shit to people is not cool. And this is what I have experienced. I ain't talking about what I heard type of shit. This is what I know and have seen with my own eyes, experienced. But yeah, Max Crosby. I mean, if he come back, maybe he really is hurt. I don't know. I don't think he really is though. I wonder how they restructure. I mean, because with the Ravens, who do they got? Trey Hendrickson, right? I heard that all day today. So they take those 2 draft picks. I think that helped the Panthers out because now the Raiders don't get those extra 2 picks, in front of, which strengthens our ability to get a player that we need. If a team needs 2 players, they get 2 picks and we get 1. So that helps us out, right? See the way I think about that? Just my little pick, my little side note on that. Pull on up. Let's conversate. Hit the link. Pull on up. I won't be here as long today as I have been recently because I'm on my phone. I'm not at the crib. So pull on up. Let's talk about it. If you got something on your mind, whatever it is, let's do it. tell you what I did hear yesterday about the Raiders. Somebody pulled in the chat late when I was about to go off air list yesterday, talking about how their uniforms was nicer than our uniforms, you know. And I gave them props. I said, look, y'all got to pay that homage to your logo and that black and silver. Yeah, it's nice, but it ain't nothing like that Carolina Panther uniform. You know, ain't nothing like our colors that match together. They go together for a football team. I'm sorry. We are just them dudes, and our uniforms are matching. Truth be told, I think we got picked the best uniforms in the NFL. They took a vote on that. I don't know if that's yearly or that was just a one-time vote, but there was a vote like that. I think 2015, 16, 17, 18, or 13, I don't know, one of them years, and we did win best uniform. And this Raider was in here talking about ain't nobody better than the Raider uniform. I was like, y'all ain't got no color, and y'all don't know how to switch it up. You know, they have to have different variations. In regards to Jonathan Brooks, I don't know. I've been saying this in regards about Jonathan Brooks. I've been saying he's supposed to be like 2 steps behind Robinson for them Falcons. They say he's that good. I haven't seen enough of him. So I will say the injuries that he has had, you can come back from them. So with that said, I'm going to say I hope he stays healthy. But football, you're always one play away. And these are why what I'm talking about for our running backs, I would prefer if we had natural grass that he was running on, you know, a little cushion, a little bit extra grip when you grind, and gives you a little bit more, you know, cushion under your feet, especially when you get hit and you have to turn so quickly like running backs do. So I think that would help him out. So David Tepper, if you're listening to the 213 to the 704 podcast, the host Cali Blue, where I've been repping these Carolina Panthers for more than 30 plus years. Come on, bruh. Get us some natural grass. Bring back that natural grass to the Bank of America. You're rich enough to swap it out when it's time for the soccer to play or time for a Beyonce concert. You can swap it back out. But yeah, get us that natural grass for sure. What is your team? You are a Panther. You're a Panther, right, my man? Of course you're a Panther. How long you been a Panther? Your whole life? You're organic. When I hear people from Charlotte or North Carolina, South Carolina, I call y'all the organic Carolina Panthers. You know, when I go out there. Nah. In regards to this question right here, I think we have enough. You know, running backs are, I'm sorry to say, but they're a dime a dozen, you know. Your whole life, okay? Organic Panther. You know, running backs are a dime a dozen, you know. I'm not about paying running backs. And but Hubbard, he did us some justice because we was so horrible. He gave us some life by balling out a couple of years ago. That's why he got that big chunk of change in that contract, $34 million, 4 years, 4 years signing, I think it is, contract. And I think he has one more year, if I'm not correct, maybe 2 at the most. But I think it's 1 more, possibly 2. But there's no other running back out there that I see that we need to go after. You know, all the big names in the colleges out there, you know, are Sonny Styles, Malachi Lemon, Kenyon Sadiq, Caleb Downs. Yeah, those are the names. But as far as running back, you know, I'm willing to stick. We probably, like, we got ETN. He's a shifty kind of runner. A couple of my Panthers say he'll probably stick around for another year. And for his rookie contract, then we'll cut him loose and bring in another one. Yeah. So as far as what's going on with Andy Dalton, is Andy Dalton still around? You know, what's going to happen? Are we going to be competing? He going to be competing with Kenny? You forgot about him. Everybody forgot about him, but he's still a Panther. He is a Panther, and he's still there. So that means we got 3 quarterbacks as of now. We probably pick a young quarterback too. So Andy Dalton is there. So that means if nobody traded, you know, he was a hot commodity, and people were talking about how they needed him or they wanted him for that veteran presence. I think it was the Jets and a couple of other teams as such like that. They were talking about they wanted him and they were willing to trade. So maybe that still comes into play, and they trade for somebody, you know, maybe he can come and start and be somebody's, you know, like 1-year quarterback, a bridge quarterback, they call him. But yeah, he's still there, and he's going to have to fight it out with Kenny Pickett. And truth be told, I'm liking the Kenny Pickett pick, you know. Don't forget, he is a Super Bowl holder. He got a Super Bowl ring, Kenny Pickett, with the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, with the Bengals, huh? The other Queen City, the Cincinnati, the second team, Queen City. Did Andy start out with them? Did Red Rifle, did he start out with the Bengals? I think he was. I forget. So maybe they'll pick him up. Drafted by him. Gotcha. Yeah, that's coming back into play. Coming back into my head. But I like Andy Dalton. I think he's good for Bryce there, but he sure let us down when his time to shine and come in that game. That Buffalo Bills game was absolutely atrocious. You know. So, but in regards to the running backs, just need a solid one. I think Hubbard is good, but we have to have another solid one behind him. You know, I did talk about that. How are we going to make up for that production that Rico Dowdle gave us 1,000 yards? You know, so somewhere we're going to have to pick that up. And hopefully it's Jonathan Brooks. So I think the Panthers are really feeling that it's his time to come back, and he's ready to go. So I think that's why they were absolutely, you know, they might have played with it or teased about keeping Dowdle, you know, but they weren't about to pay him $12 million. You can't have 2 backs. You paying like that, and you got one, you paying him $34 million. And he had incentives to get another $1 million. You know, so he got $1 million, an extra $1 million with us. I am absolutely ecstatic about Mike Evans going to the 49ers. You know, that's a perfect fitting for him to leave the Bucs and go to the 49ers. The type of caliber that player is. A wide receiver, you know, with all them 1,000-yard seasons except for last year. And then going, I mean, he is a future Hall of Famer without a doubt. And the only other person I knew that was getting them 1,000 yards a season, well, there's probably more. With Jerry Rice had that type of thing. So he's in the right place. And they have George Kittle and all those guys. You know, I don't know if he's coming back, and he might be back late. But so that's a good player for them to pick up some slack for the 49ers. But that's another team that I'm not worried about at all. We should have beat them when we were there last on Monday night. I was at that game. And I was pumped up when Bryce hit T-Mac deep in the end zone. But, man, we could not capitalize on moving the ball when we had them picks in the red zone. So that was a huge concern, but our line wasn't fully intact as well. Big 50 wasn't there. And so, I don't know, but we could not move the ball. We could not score. I just don't. That type of stuff, I don't know. It's hard to put together why we could not score on plays like that. So let's not forget, get ahead of ourselves. We 8-9 team. Yeah, we won a division and stuff, but let's just keep it 100. We 8-9. 8-9. And that's just not going to cut it to be the team who we boasting about with all these players. So we got the players right now. So now it's time to get out there and show out. You got Dave Canales out there being able to move around and be that true head coach with giving the play calls, turning it over to somebody. So maybe that'll help. But it's going to be interesting. But I'm very excited. I'm very proud to be a Panther. You know, never lost faith in my team. But I keep it 100. We was just playing ass. It was just horrible. And I'm glad that's over. You know, because things are definitely bright. Looking up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're new to the stream and you're watching, please like and share the stream and subscribe. You know? And if you don't know who I am, my name is Cali Blue. I represent the Carolina Panthers for over 30 plus years. And this is my podcast, the 213 to the 704 podcast, all the way from Los Angeles, leading up into Carolina. And I like my little background music that StreamYard gives you here. Yes, sir. Did you go to the Ram game? Did you go to the playoff game? That game was not even the Seattle game. I mean, all I get, but that Seattle game that we lost, it was pumped up like that too. It wasn't as full as the Rams game, but yeah, that was an unforgettable moment. I lost my voice. I have bruises. I'm gonna show y'all on my chest. Keep pounding bruises from beating on my chest, going, just pumping up. Literally looked like somebody was just bombing on my chest, like I was getting jumped into a gang or something. That's how many. Like I just fought Mike Tyson. That's how hard and deep the bruises was on his light-skinned brother. I'm gonna make a T-shirt out of it. Actually, I'm adding it to my 213 to the 704 T-shirts with the bruises on the chest. Y'all see? You didn't see it. It made you proud. It made me proud too. And when I see fans like you're 33 years old, that's another thing that I'm happy to see come back, because we kind of lost touch with our fan base because of the way we've been playing since 2015. You guys haven't been able to experience what I have experienced through my years with the Carolina Panthers. You know, we might have lost the game when I've grown up with these Panthers, but we be knocking motherfuckers in their mouth. You know, if we lost that game, when they walked away, they was limping. You know, they walked up, but they left limping, even if we lost back in the day. So I'm very proud to see my youngsters out there repping these Carolina Panthers, because they deserve it. You know, we were that team, and it looks like we are definitely that team again. So that's another thing that I like. And I see so many BY9 jerseys, and through the other parks that I go to, the other stadiums, there's definitely been a presence of Carolina Panthers. We've always had a little crowd when I go to San Francisco, or back in the day the Chargers and the SoFi, and the Arizona Cardinals I go to. I make sure I go to. We always have a Panther presence, but this year I noticed there was a big presence of young adults representing the Cardinals, along with the old heads like me. So that makes me happy. You know, and we need to keep it up. And we are definitely going to have to feed Bryce and get him some more weapons in that regards, because let's face it, you want to see a touchdown. You want to see exciting things, you know. So I understand it, and we're going to have to do that. That's why I'm a huge fan of getting Kenyon Sadiq, because I know that what he's going to do out there on that field. I know what he's capable of. I believe it. I don't know it, but I'm going to say it like I know it. And I believe that this young man is a phenomenon. And anybody who gets him, I sure hope it's us and there's nobody else in the South. You know? So I think him, given that type of person to Bryce, man, that's an outlet. With the players that we already have, goodness. You know, that's an easy pitch and catch. He kind of reminds me of what's that big redheaded boy that used to play with the freckles for the Saints. And then I believe he went to the Seahawks? Jimmy Graham, that's who it was. He kind of reminds me of a Jimmy Graham, but even bigger, or better. Other past greats like him, Tony Gonzalez type of, you know. He's not a Greg Olson, because Greg Olson would catch the ball as great as he was. He's another future Hall of Famer. But when he catches the ball, he would go down to the ground. This boy is Kenyon. He will, you know, he looked like he's just going to keep running because can't nobody bring him down. And he's super fast, 4.3, whatever the heck he ran. Ridiculous. So, as you can tell, I'm a little hyped, but I don't like to talk about it and jinx it. So, y'all got it out of me. Yeah, the 7-year rule. 7 year. You say, what did he say? Jay-Z was he reflected on something that Jay-Z said, you know. But yeah, Matt Rule was absolutely, man, terrible. But we ain't talking about Matt Rule no more. Yeah, we're not going backwards. But we definitely remember where we were, right? So we're definitely not giving him no shine. Where is Matt Rule? Isn't he a coach in the NFL somewhere? I've seen him, but you know, guys like that, I try to just fade them out of my memory. But I did see him somewhere. I know he's doing something. Nebraska, okay. Cornhuskers. But Canales, you know, we're going to have to pay some money. If we do really well next year, we're going to have to pay a lot of money to a lot of people, including the coaches. You know? So that's why I'm saying, Bryce, I want baby Bryce just to be a little bit better than last year, because if he come out balling with all these stars we got on the team now, I think it's going to deplete the team, because Bryce Young might be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL after next year. Book and Cali Blue said it, and so did some of the other OG Carolina Panthers said that. So for all the Bryce haters out there, man, y'all really going to be eating crow if that happens, because Bryce will get paid, and it ain't going to be no $50 million. It ain't going to be no $60 million. It's going to be over $100 million. Absolutely. What'd you say what you having for your birthday drink again? Is everybody still watching the draft out there? Y'all still locked in on what's going on? What about the other teams? Rolling Rock, okay. He's a beer drinker. You like open tap? Yeah, as far as beers, you know, Modelo's, Newcastle's, Coronas, light beers I like, you know. I like hard liquor really when I drink. But on a hot sunny day, yeah, a good beer ain't nothing like it. You know, out here in LA, the Dodger games and Dodger beer is pretty good. Yeah, out here we get them Dodger drinks and we get them Modelo's. Yeah, we get like stuff like Estrella with the Modelo's, Michelada with the rims off, and all that kind of good stuff wrapped around with the sweet salt and spiciness. Newcastle, yeah, that's good stuff right there. Really? I didn't know this. I know that Charlotte has a bunch of restaurants and they kind of bougie with some of their places. It's a high-end caliber type of food, fine wine, dining. I wasn't aware of the breweries that are there in Charlotte. Well, to shout them out. Shout out some of the good breweries around there. Are they close around downtown Charlotte? Morrisville has some good ones. How close is to Morrisville? OMB. Okay. Like I said, I ain't that much older than you, but I am, like I said, you could be my son. Probably 20, 30 minutes away. But yeah, that's the time. This is when you're supposed to be doing stuff like that. Absolutely enjoying yourself. What I love about Charlotte, every time you go there, everything is so close. It's such it's such a culture for football, and everything is around there. Like, for instance, when I was at the playoffs for the Rams game, man, it was just popping, even after the loss, because the hotels are there, all the restaurants are there, little nightlife is there, clubs everywhere. It reminds me, I keep saying this, that downtown Charlotte reminds me of downtown Los Angeles when I was growing up back in the day, where you could just go out and hang out and have a good time, drive to this club, go to this club, and you didn't have to worry about nothing. It was clean. You could go and enjoy yourself and have fun and come back and go all night. We had after party clubs out here. And that's what Charlotte reminds me of. It has that vibe. You can go out there and have fun, and it's still, safe. Ain't nobody starting nothing. Everybody's really about having fun downtown. So that's how I review Charlotte, and that's how I refer to it back to when downtown, when I used to hang out in them streets. That's how Charlotte is to me. Absolutely great music. Yeah, what's that singer? What's that one singer that's out there? He's like an R&B singer. He comes from Charlotte. It's on the tip of my tongue. They have a lot of live events too. Big De Niro Farah fan. Yeah, okay. You got some good taste. I'm gonna have to listen to him. I was listening to him for a little bit. There's another partner of mine that lives out there. His name is Mario. He's a diehard Panther fan. He listens to him a lot. Yeah, Charlotte's known for their music with Anthony Hamilton. Jodeci. Fantasia. The Baby. Yeah. Absolutely, Anthony Hamilton. You know, Fantasia, Jodeci. I know they had a big concert over there. I know Beyonce was at that concert. Had a big old concert. They had Luke Combs. They had a big country concert to raise money and stuff. Which I thought when David Tepper opened up that concert for them to raise that money, I thought that was pretty cool with Tepper to let them use that stadium. You were introduced to him from Coach Carter. Is that right? Who, Anthony Hamilton? Every day I'm getting 4 or 5 more new people. And they're asking me questions, but I can't do it from my phone. It's too hard. I'm not pumped up. I'm not high. Yes, sir. Let's see, what time is it over there now? It's about 9 o'clock. It's still early for you, for your birthday. You hang out all night? What time you cut out, you and your girl? Coach Carter was a great basketball movie. What was that other basketball movie they had out there? Love and Basketball? What was the name of that movie? You're a night out like I am, but not today. Yeah, I'm going to be turning in pretty soon. It's been a couple of long days for me. He Got Game. That's a real good movie as well. Absolutely. Yeah, but like I said, I'm going to be turning in today early. I want to come in here and just see what's happening and keep my word of having a daily podcast and coming and talking to my folks and hopefully getting a couple of more subscribers and chopping it up and letting you guys know who I am. So when you see a full-blown podcast, you know who I'm about just a little bit more, you know? So, but yeah, I will be cutting this early. I'll be cutting this in about 10 minutes. And I'll be back tomorrow with more. Hopefully my partners, my co-hosts will be in here by myself. I apologize, but I'm just a little beat today. And Antonio, thank you, my man. Antonio's probably like, yeah, Cali Blue said sound a little tired today. Because I've been putting in, man. Like I said, I'm building my studio for you guys. I'm doing a lot of things, creating content behind the scenes and editing. I am an editor by trade. You know, that's how I've been paying my bills all these years out here in LA. Yeah, but I don't like to just cut out. I give a countdown per se. At 6:20, I'll be out in 10 minutes. I'll be out by 6:30, 9:30 y'all time. Because sometimes I'll be in some folks' podcasts and they'll be, okay, I'm out. And I was like, man, I had something, and then it's gone. You know, but you can't do that when it's their show. So I thought I'd just take note of that and do something different over here. Yeah, Antonio know. He's like, go relax, brother. He know. He said he heard it in my voice. Appreciate you, Antonio. Appreciate you. But yeah, I definitely will be back tomorrow. And we'll come in here and wrap it up on day 4 for the free agency. And I'm expecting, a couple of more things to happen. That's when you get your good players in round 3 and 4, day 3 and 4, to be honest, like all them picks, the Jalen Cokers and those those things that players that teams slip on and they let go, and then they come in and land on a squad, and they do great things for it. You know that's true. I appreciate you too, Antonio. Peace out, my brother. So yeah. And what about any other teams? We got, like I said, we got about 10 more minutes. What about the Bucks? Do they happen to pick up anything, lose anything? Because they're gonna be in trouble. They got to sign. Baker Mayfield and pay him a bunch of money. I think he only got one more year, and they're gonna have to pay this man. And they're gonna be back to the bottom of the barrel like they deserve. When I look at things and I close my eyes and I open them up, and I see that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have been winning our division for damn near 5 years, and it's just unbelievable to me. We were the first ones to do that back to back in the league, and so we about to do it again this upcoming year. It's gonna be back to back, hopefully. So, but when I look at them Buccaneers, it's just hard to believe in the South, because usually we would always trade. It would be the Bucs win, the Falcons would win, the Saints would win, and the Panthers would win. So for the Bucs to do what they did is kind of incredible. Even though we were down, you would expect like the Saints to step up, or the sorry ass Falcons to step up. I appreciate you, new subscriber. Happy birthday to you. Salute. Happy birthday to you. Salute to you and your girl. Treat each other good out there, and be positive. Treat people with kindness and hustle. You see it. You go a long way. And I truly, truly appreciate you. I'm not in here talking about hit me in the Cash App and all that. That's not my get down. So I'm all about that Panther love interaction. So this is the 213 to the 704 podcast. I'm your host, Cali Blue. Where I rep these Carolina Panthers for more than 30 plus years. And if you didn't know, now you know, and fuck what you heard. I'm out, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow.